So final is a keyword that is used to create the final class, final method. The final variable cannot modify. Final class cannot be extended to another class, and the final method cannot be overridden. That's a final thing. Now, when you create a final class, that class cannot be extended to any other class. So that means inheritance is not possible. Inheritance is not possible. When you do final method, that is not allow you to override. Method overriding is not possible. Use final keyword for any method in that parent class. Final variable value cannot be modified. So that's the thing. Let's see this program, how the practicality about all these three statements. Then we'll go for the so this and super keywords. So quickly move on to the final demo. So I had to create a final class. How to create a final class? So I have already a final class. I'll create. Let's have final class. So this is the one. Loan type. So how to create a final class? I'll show you. So you have to, while creating a class, there is option final. So modifiers below you have a static final abstract, right? You check that checkbox. Then you can create the final class. So I'll show you that how to create a final class. So loan type, to create the loan type. So loan type is a final class. Public class loan type extends the cheap loans. I think I created the cheap loans as a parent class. Let me call the parent class cheap loans. This is the final class. I'll explain you. Cheap loans is the final class. How to create a final class? Just add final keyword. So I created the final class. So let me show you how to create a final class. Just you go to new class, you check this checkbox. Then you give your class name. That's it. That's how you can create the final class. So that's what a public final class cheap loans. Till now we created a normal classes, but this one is a final class. When you create a final class, this class cannot be extended, cannot be inherited. So that's the one thing if final keyword is there. And another one, final variables. See, public static final string str. So home. The final variable value cannot be changed. Now I assigned a home to str, right? Now I'm trying to change str to home loan. So str plus loan. So it will join, right? It will join. What is the new value? New value I'm trying to assign the final variable. That is not allowed. That is not allowed in Java. Final variable value, once you assign from home to some other value, cannot change. So I'm trying to modify that. I'm assigning a new value. New assignment is not possible for the final variables. Whatever you assign, that's a final. You cannot change it to some other value. See, I'm trying to change here. What I'm trying to assign to str? What is the str value? Home plus loan. So that means home loan string. I'm trying to assign, but that's not possible. It is throwing a compile time error. See, final field chip loan str cannot be assigned. You cannot assign a new value to the str value. Whatever you assigned first time, that's it. That's a final. You cannot change that value to some other value. So that's a first point. Second point, see, this is the final method, public final string get loan type. So return str. Return str. So in the final class, first point I have shown you, final variable value cannot be changed to some other value. So whatever you assigned initially, that's only final. You cannot change it to some other. In the loan type, you see this. You forget about this. I'll comment out this. See, now it is not allowing here. This is a normal class. I created a loan type class, normal class. I'm trying to extend final class. This is a final class, right? See, loans is a final class. So that I'm trying to extend. So what is the error it is showing? The type loan type cannot subclass the final class type loans. So it's not possible, it is saying clearly. It's not possible, it is saying.
Sorry, but now that.
Okay. One more class is you are trying to extend final class. It is not allowing. But you remove the final keyword, then it is allowed. See, I'm removing the final keyword. See, normal class you can extend. Save it. See, normal class we can extend. See, now it is allowed extends keyword. Between normal classes you can extend, but final class cannot be the parent to any child class. Normal class is okay. So it is, you can extend to any other class, but okay. So that's what this final class cannot be extended, but normal class you can extend. Next point. So this second point also I proved. Final class cannot be extended. Final variable value cannot be changed. Now, final method cannot be override. See, I'm trying to override. It's not allowing. Because this one is solved, right? Why it is throwing error still? Okay, here the error is gone, but now the error is here. See what is the error? Override means what? Same method should be in the child class. This is the child class. Same method, get loan type. This parent class inside, we have a get loan type. That I'm writing overriding with my new implementation. But see what is the error you are getting? Cannot override the final method from cheap loans. Cannot override the final method from cheap loans. That is what we need to understand. 3 points. Clear about all 3 points? So what is the first point? Final class cannot be extended. Final variable value cannot be changed. Final method cannot be overridden. That's it. So stop me if you have a doubt. If you're not stopping, I'll keep moving. This laws for you only, not for me. If you are not understanding, you're not stopping. It's a sin. You are making a mistake. You are making a blunder. If you are not asking, that's your problem. You ask me, I'll explain one more time if you want. But not asking means I cannot help you. If you declare a class as a final, you cannot extend to another class. So final classes are created, so the methods implemented by that class cannot be overridden. So these are all the, so I have shown you clearly. Now, So this is a reference variable. It refers to current class objects. Current class objects means current class instance variable, current class instance methods, current class constructor. It will refer by this word. So this keyword can be used to refer current class instance variable. This keyword can be used to invoke current class constructor. This keyword can be used to invoke current class method. That's so this keyword. So what about super? Super is another reference variable, but it refers the immediate parent class objects. So super is used to refer immediate parent class instance variable, super dot parent class instance variable. You can call in the child class parent class variable in the child class using super dot parent class instance variable. You can invoke parent class constructor in the child class. So I have shown in the programmer class how I called manager constructor. That every program is important. So make sure you follow the programs. So parent class constructor super. So it is used to invoke a parent class method, super dot parent class method. Yesterday we have seen parent class method and child class method are same, but when you create a bit for child class or a parent class reference variable, always you are getting the child class method only, but not getting the parent class method. Now how can you call parent class method? So you have to call super dot parent class method. Super keyword use can call. So this is the one. Let me show you that. So you should have a two classes, right? So one is I'm creating a vehicle class. So vehicle is my parent class. See what is the vehicle class we defined. So this is the vehicle class. We have a one variable, speed 100. So kmph, int number of wheels 4, and default constructor, and one parameterizer constructor also we created. So and one run method we created, and start engine, stop engine, all these methods we have created here in the vehicle class. So then we have a bike class. So bike class, so bike is a vehicle, so it is maintaining easy relationship, right? Bike is a vehicle, you can so have the int speed. See public bike int speed. So this dot speed equal to speed. Now this speed I want to assign to bike. So that I'm doing. So override method, I'm overriding the run method. So we have in the vehicle run method, right? So run method you have. The same method I'm overriding in the bike class. That's why override. So I'm giving a specific implementation for the bike. Bike class method logic I'm writing for the run method. I'm not writing the vehicle class method. So in the print details, I'm calling all the parent class methods, child class methods. See, bike class instance variable speed is how I can call current class variable instance variable. This dot speed. See, this is the non-static method. Only you can call this keyword and super keywords. You cannot use them in the static methods. Okay. So this dot speed. I want to call this parent class speed. This variable I want to call. How can I call? Super dot speed. Super dot speed will call parent class instance variable. This dot speed, this class. What is this class? Bike class. And extends parent class is vehicle. That's why you have to extend first. If you want to override, first what you need to do? You have to extend. That's the inheritance must be there between two classes. That's why then you can override any method. Otherwise, you cannot override the methods. Without inheritance, the overriding is not possible. So overriding we did, and we are calling this means current class instance variable I called. Super means immediate parent class. What is the immediate parent class for this bike? Vehicle. So vehicle instance variable you are calling with the super keyword. So this dot run. So this means by class run method will call. Super dot run means it will call vehicle class run method. This is the how you can call in the child class, parent class, overridden method. You can call current class this dot run. Parent class method you can call with a super dot run. So now we create object for by class, then you can call b dot print details, b dot start engine, b dot these methods are in the parent class. These are not here. You can see in the by class it is not there, but a single object you are using to call all the methods. See how you can call parent and child class objects with a see vehicle class instance variable is 100. By class instance variable is 50 because while creating object I passed the value. See, this is a parameterized constructor, right? Parameterized constructor. So the value I passed it. So that value is coming for the parent class. So we set for the parent class. So this is the how you can use the this and super keywords.